y ya vamos a entrar en vivo.
Okay, greetings and welcome, family. You are having a show, a live show, an international show from multiple spaces and places. Medellín, South America, space. And we need you, if you're listening, we need you to be patient because these beautiful medicine people and the connection might be a little challenging as far as the sound, but the message is going to be amazing. Welcome to the name of the show, Amazon Mysteries and Psychedelic Miracles. And you know how we always begin with the opening music. And that being said, viva la música.
A call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Mejor, digamos, hablando en el futuro.
Okay. So before we begin, you know I got to do a disclaimer. So I'll read off the show disclaimers. The information provided on this channel is for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health providers with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard on this channel. If you're experiencing a medical emergency, call your doctor, emergency services immediately. This channel does not endorse or recommend any specific tests, physicians, products, procedures, opinions, or other information that may be mentioned. Reliance on any information provided on this channel is solely at your own risk. With that being said, we move to show disclaimer. The contents presented on this show reflect personal opinions, interpretations, and information available at the time of recording. This channel does not intend to offend, harm, or incite hatred towards any individual, group, or entity. The views expressed are for informational and discussion purposes only and may not reflect the views of all viewers or applicable in all contexts. We encourage viewers to approach these topics with an open mind, conduct their own research, and engage in respectful dialogue. The content is not intended to incite or endorse any form of violence, discrimination, or harmful behavior. Please be aware the views expressed may be controversial or sensitive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. By watching this video, you agree to take full responsibility for how you interpret and apply the information. Said, welcome you. Oh, wait, let me see. I'm using my cell phone, so bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. All right. Okay, Steve, I probably need you to put your mic on mute. And yeah, that's better. Sergio, you can hear me? You got good sound? Okay, good. So, and we always begin by first acknowledging our ancestors who have walked before us. So I am in me, I am in Sergio, I am in Steve, I am in you, the listening audience. We gather on this unique show, I Am in the Sea of Life. We are thankful you have been born, you have been conceived, you are alive in this dream reality. And we thank and invite Ascended Masters, Saint Germain, Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Simeon Toko, Yeshua, Black Madonna, Melchizedek, Enoch, Elijah, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Quetzalcoatl. We thank and invite Chief Geronimo, Chief Osceola, Chief Crazy Horse, Chief Sitting Bull. We thank and invite Nat Turner, John Brown. We thank and invite all the shaman warriors, South African Zulu shaman, Credo Mutwa. We thank and invite the medicine men and women who throughout the world hold the flame of love and the portal, the doorway, the window into the kingdom of plant mysteries, magic, and illumination. We thank and invite Buddha, Lady Buddha, Krishna, Lady Krishna. We thank and invite Ganesh, Monkey King. We thank and invite on quantum scale all ascended masters who have walked the earth, known and unknown, seen and unseen, Imhotep, Ptahotep, Akhenaten, Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune. We thank and invite Frederick Douglass, P.B. Randolph, Shroom Master, Kalindi Aye, Shroom Master, Dr. Sabi. We thank and invite all the shamans of antiquity, all the medicine women of antiquity, even here and now. And we say, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. All right. First and foremost, I want to thank the one who really put this show together is Brother Steve. I want to thank you. Namaste, Steve. Thank you for bringing our by way of the digital internet. I want to thank the two twins that are on the show, going to give us a message. So with that being said, welcome, Sergio. Welcome. What's the other brother's name?
Esteban.
Welcome, Esteban. Welcome, Sergio. And we'll start by asking, and I'm going to put you full screen. What is ayahuasca?
Ok, buenos días para todos. Pues mi nombre es Sergio Andrés Mira. Estamos aquí pues, en Colombia, en Medellín, Santa Elena. agradecidos pues por esta oportunidad de compartir para el mundo, para otras personas que puedan escucharnos, que puedan escuchar este mensaje, ¿cierto? Aprovechando la tecnología al servicio del espíritu. Así que pues, de esta manera poder compartir un poco de las culturas de nuestro territorio.
Hi, we are Checho and Esteban. We are really grateful to be here and to take advantage of the technologies in the development of the spirit to the service of the Holy Spirit. We are here in Colombia, near to Medellín in this moment, and we are really grateful for this opportunity to talk about the medicine.
Ya, pues,
¿Qué es la ayahuasca?
ok, bueno, así como preguntaban, pues la ayahuasca, o como se conoce aquí en nuestro territorio de Colombia como Yagé, es una de las tantas plantas maestras que tenemos la oportunidad de tener esta bendición aquí en esta madre tierra. Sí, es un sacramento de la naturaleza y es una brújula sagrada del espíritu.
Ayahuasca is one of the of many plants that we are here as like humanity to really connect with the spirit. So it's one of our holy plants in these territories.
Es una planta, es un bejuco acompañado de otro arbusto, la chacruna. ¿Sí? Este matrimonio sagrado ha sido custodiado, aguardianado por nuestros abuelos durante miles y miles de años. Es una planta que nos da la oportunidad de sentirnos, de sentir el Espíritu de Dios en todo lo que habita, en todo lo que habita. Así nos hace reconocernos como hijos de esta madre tierra, reconocer las cosas que no están bien como las que están muy bien también. Es una planta que han utilizado los abuelos por todo el afluente de este río Amazonas, que viene desde Venezuela, Ecuador, Perú, Bolivia, Brasil. Es una planta que han usado los pueblos durante muchos años, que ha ayudado a sostener la conexión de los seres humanos con la vida, con la tierra.
And the ayahuasca here in Colombia, we call it Yahe, and it's a preparation of two plants. A vein that we call it Yahe with a leaf of chacruna or chagro, also called. It's an ancient tradition that allows the human to be connected with the spirit of nature. It's allowed us to go inside ourselves and really to meditate, to reflect about our lives, while maybe we need to fix in our lives, searching for a good way of living.
Sí, es una planta maestra que hasta hace muy poco se ha abierto para el mundo, porque estuvo custodiada por los abuelos en las selvas amazónicas, pero que dadas las circunstancias que estamos viviendo como humanidad, el mismo espíritu de la vida, de la naturaleza, ha permitido que esta planta maestra, que es llamada el médico, ¿no? Una planta que cura muchas enfermedades, tenga la oportunidad de salir a recorrer el mundo para que las personas de todas las nacionalidades tengan el privilegio, la oportunidad de comulgar con este sacramento sagrado.
So it has been used for centuries from all the Amazonian river coast, and so it has been guarded by the ancestors that hold the mystery of how humans can live in this world, can live in a state of mind that be one with nature.
Yeah.
Much needed. We need it.
Yeah, humankind need it.
Yeah. So that's why, family. Also, if everyone listening, if you have a question concerning what is ayahuasca, what is Yahe, um, ask Sergio, ask your get what's his name? Um,
Esteban.
Esteban. Tell us about mapacho. What is tobacco with ayahuasca? How important is tobacco? Que mapacho.
Okay. Pues bueno, los diferentes pueblos, culturas y tradiciones de la ribera amazónica que tienen un diverso uso y costumbres. Okay. ¿No escuchan?
Do you hear you?
I can hear.
¿Se escucha?
No se escucha, pero no, aquí estamos bien.
No hemos movido nada.
Steven, can you hear us?
Hola, hola.
Can you hear us now?
What about now? Can you hear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you.
It's fine on my end.
All right. Que mapacho. What is tobacco in connection with ayahuasca?
Okay.
Junto con la ayahuasca.
¿Escuchan? Listen.
Sí, sí.
¿Bien?
It's good.
Ok. Bueno, los diferentes pueblos tradicionales en sus diferentes usos nombran la planta de diferentes maneras, ¿no? Ayahuasca ha sido un nombre más reconocido para el sur de América, como en Perú, por ejemplo, ¿sí? El mapacho es también una preparación del tabaco que está relacionada más a la cultura chipío, a las culturas suramericanas, ayahuasqueras, ¿sí? En Colombia también se utiliza el tabaco, pero acá pues se le denomina Yagé, ¿sí? Pero en síntesis, las preparaciones son muy similares, son la chacruna y el bejuco. Varían los nombres de acuerdo al territorio.
Okay, mapacho is one of the many names that tobacco gas, and it's more common to use that name in other parts of South America, like in Peru. Here in Colombia, we use it in many different ways next to Yahe. We, instead of saying ayahuasca, we used to call it the medicine Yahe. And the tobacco is one of the other plants that is really a partner with the Yahe for the work of cleaning, for the work of open the mind and open the path for the medicine to work more profoundly.
Ya, entonces el tabaco es una planta maestra que generalmente viene acompañando a las demás, ¿sí? En las ceremonias de Yagé, de ayahuasca y de otras medicinas, generalmente el tabaco ha sido un mensajero del espíritu, ¿sí? Todos los pueblos de toda América, tanto del norte, centro y sur, han hecho utilizan el tabaco, ¿sí? Sea en polvo, sea para fumar, sea en ambil, como las culturas amazónicas, pero el tabaco permite tener una relación de apertura, de comunicación de las personas o del hombre de medicina para como con el mundo espiritual, ¿sí? Es el que hace el puente en la comunicación del hombre de medicina con la medicina o planta maestra que se vaya a utilizar en el momento, ¿sí? Sí.
Tobacco is like it's a really good companion with all the work with medicine, not only with Yahe, also with many other medicines from South America. Is the one that allows the connection between the shaman and the participants of the ceremony with the spirit. Is open the paths to for the medicine to work more profoundly in that development between human and nature. It's like the tobacco is like an authority in nature. So when a human being talk and pray with the tobacco, the nature listen and respond. So it's a really good ally for all the work with the medicine.
I just saw this is family. I just saw in a post, a YouTube post, and I'm going to change. I'm on my phone. I'm going to change to my laptop where one of the active ingredients in tobacco or mapacho is nicotine. And the nicotine, Steve, Sergio, Gustav, did I say his name right?
Esteban,
Say again.
Esteban.
Esteva. Sorry, Esteva. The nicotine. They're finding how much benefit nicotine is for the body in healing. And I'm going to light up my laptop, turn on my laptop so I can put it on the show to see that here in the West, we're still learning about the genius of Yahe, mapacho, or tobacco. It's incredible. And I never knew nicotine can heal so many things, Steve. Did you ever hear of that before? About
About Nick,
medicine,
about
no,
Nick.
medicine of mapacho?
Yes.
Let me tell Checho. Él está hablando sobre, digamos, que los poderes del tabaco que tiene con la nicotina, que él no sabía que se podía curar tantas cosas con él, entonces que iba a mostrar en el computador como algunas de las propiedades que, que tiene el tabaco.
Okay.
Entonces, and man, it's really there are many plants that work together. So the ayahuasca is the same, the Yahe vein mixed with another plant that we in Peru we call chacruna. We here call it chagro, and and the tobacco is like a lie for the process with the medicine. So each medicine got different molecules, different structure that can heal many different things. It can heal from physical illness to mental illness to spiritual illness. So it depends on the process of each person, how they work together. Diciendo que depende del proceso de cada persona, digamos, sirve para trabajar y curar el cuerpo, la mente, el espíritu, y que está diciendo que hay que tener la clara diferencia del viaje, con trabajo, que no es tanto confundir.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm going to I want to show the audience and family, I want to thank you for being patient with the technical challenges, but I want to share with everyone the importance of the healthy side of tobacco or mapacho, how it is a good medicine Bueno medicine. Medicina?
Buena medicina.
Yeah, bueno medicina. I'm gonna pull this up on YouTube. Share with us stories how the medicine of the plant medicine can help. How can it help people? YouTube's. Oh, okay, hold on one second. Let me just pull this up. This is fascinating. Magnets, crystals. Oh, here you are right here. And I'm going to put on the shorts, latest posts. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you latest posts, Atlantis, shorts, I'm just looking. Give me a second. I just want to pull up about the nicotine, amazing qualities of nicotine. Shorts, videos, posts, magnets. All right, I'm pulling it up. Let's see. Alive, short, posts. Okay, here's posts. And I just put this up. About nicotine, then. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Un momento. Hold on, family.
You know, tobacco is considered the grandfather in indigenous culture. So in most ceremonies, that is ceremonies, they pray with tobacco in each altar.
Wow.
Like Checho were saying before, why you put the information for the audience. The tobacco, you can use it in many forms. You can use it in a powder, like the rapé. Also, you can do it in a kind of honey that we call it ambil. You use it in many Amazonic cultures, and also you can use it smoking it. And it depends of the process of what you need to be, what need to be done with the tobacco. It uses to pray, to clean the energy of the people, or also the energy of some spaces. You open the path. You used to use the tobacco before the ceremony to open in the path for the Yahe or the other medicine. Like Stephen was saying, it's a way to pray. And like I was saying before, when you use tobacco, the nature can hear you. So it's a way to communicate with nature and open the paths for the cleaning and the healing process.
I notice when people even smoke a cigarette, Steve, family, have you noticed when people smoke a cigarette, they look like they're going into prayer or meditation? When people smoke.
Estoy viendo que si nos sabemos yo, que inclusive cuando la gente se pone un cigarrillo, la gente entra como
Claro.
So this is it here. Share screen.
While we were all locked down at home during COVID-19, that our government is paying researchers to investigate 2 of the 36 poisons that were found in all COVID patients, and they injected them into mammals and created within 72 hours glioblastoma tumors. Right. And then they were paid by our government to see if they could reverse glioblastoma tumor formation that they created in 3 days or less. And do you know what they dissolved within 72 hours glioblastoma tumors with? Nicotine. Nicotine is a published cure for Parkinson's disease, MS, Alzheimer's, ulcerative colitis, all arthritises, all of them. Psoriatic, gout, osteo, rheumatoid. Did you know it's also a published cure? I already mentioned it, myocarditis. Did you know that autism traits? Yeah. They've already investigated nicotine patches between the shoulder blades of all children and adults, and within 7 days they see improvements in all their symptoms. Did you know that during 2020?
So I just wanted to share that. The medicine of nicotine. That's amazing. Amazing.
And Hank, I also like to add, as I mentioned, in indigenous culture, tobacco is considered the grandfather. It's considered the most sacred plant. Yet corrupted something so sacred as tobacco and created cigarettes. And we did the same thing with the coca leaves in indigenous culture, like coca, also used as mambe, is very, very sacred. The ground up coca, it's called mambe. It's a superfood. It has magnesiums, which is really lacking in our body, but yet we corrupted it and we made something so horrible like cocaine. So there's something within humanity that takes something
I'm glad you brought that up, Steve. That's the next question. We're just flowing with conversation. What about cocoa? And the cocoa, please talk about the cocoa, the benefits of cocoa, the cocoa plant, if you work with cocoa.
Ok, la medicina de la coca ha sido una planta muy sagrada para los pueblos de Sudamérica, sobre todo, sí, que es donde más se encuentran acá en los territorios. Está la gente Arhuaca, Cogi, de Sierra Nevada, y los de la parte amazónica que utilizan en polvo. Los caucanos también saben mascar la coca, pues Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador. Sí, ha sido una planta maestra que también nos relaciona y conecta con la palabra de la madre, ¿sí? De la madre tierra. El tabaco representa como una parte masculina, la coca como una parte femenina, así del espíritu de la naturaleza, pero que tristemente y lastimosamente han querido cambiar la energía de estas plantas, porque todas las medicinas tienen como su parte de luz y su parte de oscuridad. Todo depende el uso o el mal uso o el buen uso que se les dé, ¿sí? Pero la coca es una planta muy sagrada acá en los territorios, con la cual se comunica con los apus, con los cerros, con las montañas, ¿sí? Es una planta que tiene dentro de la parte orgánica muchas vitaminas, tiene más vitamina C que muchas otras plantas o alimentos. Es un superalimento que te ayuda a pensar bien, a hablar bien, te da fuerza, te ayuda a estar alineado, estar concentrado, ¿sí? Y hay que darle la oportunidad de conocer estas medicinas y no quedarnos como con la parte negativa que han vendido de esta planta sagrada.
Like Checho is saying that coca is a sacred plant for many of the cultures of South America. Here in Colombia, we can find it in the Sierra Nevada with the Arhuaco and Cogi people, and also in the Cauca, and also in the Amazon with the people of Mambe and Ambil. Mambe is a preparation that makes with coca, with the coca leaves, and you make it in a powder. So, in the coca is a great plant. It's a superfood, not only for the body, also for the brain, for the mind, for the spirit, because many ancestral cultures have used it to communicate with nature, and she works with the tobacco, because the tobacco is like masculine energy of the nature, and the coca is the feminine, like the feminine side of the spirit of nature. So we call the mother. In the leaves of the coca, there is the mystery of the feminine side of the earth. Is the spirit of the mother earth, and we can talk to her through the coca. So it's really a sacred plant that we depends of the use that you can do with her, it depends is good for you or not. Humankind had make a great transgression of many of the holy plants that we got, and maybe that's why many people got like an idea of the coca and tobacco like bad things, but the only bad thing is about the use. It depends of the use that you give to the plants that can be bad for you, or you can use it for healing and to find a better way of living.
That's amazing. Steve, did you want to say anything in addition?
No, not really. At some point in the interview, Checho and Esteban also worked with sweat lodge medicine, and that's very, very, very powerful medicine. Working, it's called an EP ceremony, so you can.
Oh yeah. Please talk about sweat lodge.
Sí, podemos hablar sobre la casita de sudor, que es de los que están en-
Sí, claro, claro que sí. Bueno, la medicina del sudor, el INIPI, es una ceremonia muy antigua. Dicen que puede datar de más de 10.000 años de antigüedad. Sí, fue una de las primeras formas en que los seres humanos nos comunicamos con lo sagrado, ¿no? Con los elementos sagrados de la vida, con el agua, la tierra, el fuego, el aire, ¿sí? Y es una herencia de nuestros abuelos de Norteamérica, ¿sí? Navajos, Dakota, Nakota, ¿sí? Es una de las 7 ceremonias que entregó la mujer bisonte blanco a la humanidad. Es una ceremonia que representa el vientre de la madre tierra, ¿sí? Es una ceremonia que nos invita a reconectarnos con la tierra, con nuestros ancestros. Es un rezo generacional, es un rezo que hacemos por las generaciones que vienen y por todos nuestros antepasados, ¿sí? Dentro de la parte orgánica, el temazcal, el inipi, esto ayuda a desintoxicar el cuerpo, a desintoxicar la sangre, a desintoxicar y limpiar los órganos dentro de la parte física y dentro de la parte orgánica, dentro de la parte física y dentro de la parte energética, hace un barrido energético. Sí, es una tienda de purificación, su nombre lo dice, INIPI, vientre de purificación. Es una oda, es un respeto por la madre tierra. Así el fuego representa el masculino, el INIPI representa el femenino, como si una mujer estuviera en embarazo. Es allí donde entramos para renacer nuevamente, ¿sí? Para reconectar, para soltar, para limpiar, para aclarar nuestro pensamiento, para endulzar nuestro corazón. Sí, es una ceremonia que la mayoría de culturas ancestrales milenarias nos recuerdan mucho la energía masculina y femenina, sí, y sus hijos que somos nosotros. Así es como parte de lo que representa el INIPI.
The INIPI or sweat lodge is one of the most ancient ceremonies that humankind got in the territories of the north, between Mexico and US. The native people have guard this way to talk with nature. Is a little place when you is they say that it's like a pregnant woman, so it's going again to the uterus of the earth and reborn and be reborn through the heat of the fire. Is a ceremony for cleaning. It's one of the 7 ceremonies that the white buffalo woman give us to humankind to pray and to connect with the spirit. So it's a ceremony for cleaning, for preparation to reaccommodation of energetical reaccommodation, and also for the body is really good because make you sweat a lot, so you get rid of many toxins that you got in your body. It's really good for the health of your skin, and also is a way to prepare the will, because you have to put yourself in a good way to put all your will to maintain the prayer. So it's like I say, is a way to go back to the uterus of the earth and be reborn.
Okay, this is my question now. Isn't life hard enough? You know, isn't it hard enough just living? Now, why should we want to go into the plant? Why should we take the time to go into the plant kingdom and explore the unlimited world of Yahe? Why? Isn't life enough struggle? Talk to us. And I think that's a good question, family. And if you have any questions, please post it in the comments, because not everybody's cut, or not everybody is mature enough mentally, emotionally, to go into these emotional journeys of the plant kingdom. Just like everybody is not cut to be a pilot or a astronaut. So here we go.
Ok. Bueno, la vida en sí misma tiene un alto rigor, ¿sí? Vivimos como humanidad, vivimos un sinnúmero de situaciones adversas, de situaciones fuertes que está pasando el planeta y la humanidad en estos tiempos. Como humanidad hemos perdido un poco el curso, el sentido de lo que es estar en esta tierra, ¿sí? De esa verdadera visión, misión en la que el espíritu de la humanidad debiera proseguir. Las plantas sagradas, los altares, las ceremonias fueron cuidadas por nuestros abuelos, porque en otros tiempos tuvimos un mayor balance, una mayor conexión con la naturaleza, con la vida, ¿sí? En estos tiempos, dado a tanto consumismo, el espíritu del consumismo nos ha distraído como humanidad en pos de la verdadera misión que tenemos en esta tierra, ¿sí? Las plantas sagradas nos ayudan a recordar esta memoria ancestral, esta memoria que ya tienen nuestras almas, ¿sí? Nos permiten la oportunidad de hacer una pausa en el tiempo, en la rapidez que va caminando la humanidad, ¿sí? Estamos en busca solo de conseguir cosas, dinero, materiales, pero se nos está olvidando realmente ser humanos. Entonces, las plantas maestras nos dan la oportunidad de hacer una pausa en el tiempo, de mirar hacia adentro, porque ahorita estos tiempos solo miramos hacia afuera, ¿no? Todo lo que se quiere tener, lo que se quiere hacer, pero poco estamos muy desconectados de la vida misma, ¿sí? De la tierra, de los principios de vida, del cuidado de la tierra, del cuidado del prójimo, de los hermanos, de cuidar la familia, de cuidar los niños, de cuidar los ancianos, de cuidar la naturaleza, ¿sí? Si no cuidamos nuestro planeta, si no cuidamos este hábitat donde convivimos, donde cohabitamos con la tierra, ¿para dónde vamos como humanidad? Es ahí donde los abuelos han dado la oportunidad de que este sea el tiempo que las medicinas recorran todo el mundo para que nosotros como humanidad tengamos una oportunidad de recuperarnos, ¿sí? De sanarnos, de limpiarnos y de volver a poner esta tierra a andar en la forma adecuada.
Okay. That's
Okay,
a
that's a
really
lot.
good. Yeah, it's a really interesting question because life is hard. Life is hard for everyone, and that's the main reason why we can take the opportunity to approach to the sacred plants and the sacred ceremony and the sacred altars, because the fast way of living now, we are really focused on to gain things, to to fill the emptiness that we have inside with many material things, and we have lost main thing about what is meant to be human. What is the work of a human being here in this planet? Um, so the plants, the ceremonies, the altars is they are technology to remember the main importance of of a human being here in this earth, that they remember us to how and why we should take care of the earth, to really give a better world to our children, to allow the humankind to maintain in this planet, um, in a good way. So the ceremonies, the altars, all the medicines are here to remember us, the war of the elders, the whole humankind can live in this planet without harming the planet, without making so much harm between us, because the plants are like a light for the road, like a way to wake up the sacred spirit that live inside any of us, and really connect with what we really are, and in that way we can live different, to make good relationships between humans, between human and nature, um, between humans and the Holy Spirit. So this is an opportunity. Having these plans, and now in these times, is had be a will of the Spirit to allow all these ceremonies and all this medicine to go out to the world, because the world need it, because we are too distracted. So is to in a conclusion is for that, to remember what we really are and how we can live a better way, a better life.
That's a good reply. That's very good. It's been said that many Americans have separated from their heart, and they're only in their head. How does Yahe help people, help Americans, help Western life come back to the heart? And hold on, family. That's a good question, I believe. Steve, when you get a chance, send me the link to the retreat, so how people can contact you through the email, so I can put it on the ticker tape along the bottom.
Okay, I just did.
Okay.
But I don't know if you see it I see it on the live chat on my phone, but I don't see it in the live chat on the screen.
Yeah, put it on the private chat so that I could I'll copy and paste and put a ticker tape at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So we're just waiting to hear.
Bueno, claramente mi familia, esto es bien importante esta parte de conectar la mente con el corazón, ¿sí? Esto, en esta desconexión que ha habido, esto es claramente la diversidad cultural, ¿no? La forma que tenemos de ser en los diferentes lugares, por lo menos en Colombia y Suramérica, se vive mucho la familiaridad, ¿no? Se es muy cariñoso, se es muy amable, se es muy del corazón, ¿sí? Porque aún también tenemos muy vivas pues nuestras culturas y nuestros principios de vida que han legado nuestros antepasados. Claramente, eh, estas medicinas se han abierto a todo el mundo, ¿sí? Y hoy en día vemos a muchos extranjeros, a muchas personas de América del Norte también viniendo a tomar las sagradas medicinas, es justamente para buscar ese balance. Ahorita estamos viviendo un tiempo de profecía de la humanidad del cóndor y el águila, ¿no? Donde el águila representa la parte del norte, ¿sí? Representa la visión, también la mente. El cóndor representa el espíritu, ¿sí? Y es un tiempo donde estamos llamados a reconocernos como humanidad, tanto también los que tenemos mucho corazón, también conectarnos más con nuestra mente y buscar ese equilibrio, como también las personas que son solo mente, volver a conectar con el corazón, porque el yajecito es una experiencia que te permite sentir, ¿sí? Y el sentir se siente con el corazón, no con la mente. La mente, tú puedes leer temas por YouTube, buscar tutoriales, ver videos, pero nada de eso se iguala a la oportunidad de tú tomar la medicina y realmente vivir la experiencia y sentir la vida recorrer tu cuerpo, sentirte parte de todo. Las plantas, los altares sagrados son como el puente, ¿sí? Son el puente entre la parte material, la parte más mental, con la parte más espiritual, más del corazón.
Okay, so that's true. We can see in humankind like a disconnection between the mind and the heart, and but in this moment we are living a time of an ancient prophecy about the the eagle and the condor. The eagle from the north is like is like the vision, is the part of the mind, and the condor is pure heart. So the elders say that that's the longest path that a human being can walk through between the heart and the mind and go back. So the medicine, the Yahe is a way of make that connection to really here in Latin America we got a lot of heart, and maybe we lack of some of the vision maybe people from the north can have, but the people in the north maybe are losing from the message of the art. So the medicine is a way to connect that. So from many people here now we are seeing people from many parts of the world looking for that balance, and the medicine is a tool for that. It's a really good tool to connect. The humankind now is like a trap in a jail of the mind, uh, believing that everything that is important is about how we think, but with the medicine we got the opportunity to feel. You can search for information on the internet and read a lot of stuff and hear another people talking about the part of the heart, but with the medicine you got the opportunity to really feel it, to really live it, to really embrace it. So in that way, the medicine allowed us to to make the path between the mind of the heart, make it shorter, and create a balance to for the new humankind can rise up and find how we can fill the emptiness that we got inside, because we're too concentrated on material things, and that make us rich in in this world, but we're really poor in inside. The people, most of the people in the world may be having a lot of things that are not happy. They got no purpose. So so the medicine is a way to complement that, to teach us. The medicine teaches how to hear the heart, how to hear the message of the soul and the heart, and put it together with the mind. And we believe that that's the only way that humankind can change this particular historical time that we are into, to really open, to fulfill the prophecy of the elders, to connect the heart with the mind.
Oh, that's powerful. Family, for those who may be interested in more information about the upcoming retreat to Colombia, South America, for the experience of a lifetime, you have the information scrolling on the bottom of the screen, and I will make sure that I also put it in the show description. One last question before we wrap it up. If you could speak for Mother Earth, what would she say through you now? What is
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
That's a good one. I'm gonna tell Checho.
Okay.
Él está diciendo que su última pregunta es si la Madre Tierra habla a través de nosotros, ¿qué les diría a él a través de nosotros? ¿Cuál es nuestro mensaje?
Buckle your seatbelts, family. Listen to this close.
Habla a través de nosotros. ¿Cuál es el mensaje de la Madre Tierra?
Pues diría que amarnos los unos a los otros, al prójimo y la naturaleza como a ti mismo. Palabras de nuestros abuelos, de nuestros ancestros, que muchos grandes maestros han pasado por esta tierra. Que nos amemos los unos a los otros, que nos respetemos, que cuidemos a la naturaleza, que es nuestra madre, que nos cuida, que nos provee todo alimento, todo bienestar, que la cuidemos como a nosotros mismos, porque somos hijos de la tierra, pertenecemos a la tierra, no ella nos pertenece a nosotros.
That's great. Checho, and also I'm with him in this is in the great message that love between each other. We are brothers and sisters. We should love the earth. She's our mother that give us everything that we need, and we she don't belong to us. We belong to her. So that's the main message is to let's love each other, because that's the only way we're gonna find a better way of living.
Vinimos, excuse me, vinimos a vivir, a disfrutar de esta experiencia en este amado planeta Tierra. No vinimos a sobrevivir, a explotar, a acabar con la naturaleza. Tenemos que aprender a respetar, como aprendemos a respetar la vida, así aprendemos a respetarnos a nosotros mismos, así poder cuidar esta casa de la vida, ¿sí? Esta oportunidad para que, así como nuestros abuelos cuidaron la naturaleza para que hubieran ríos limpios, agua fresca, árboles y naturaleza, así las siguientes generaciones puedan seguir preservando y disfrutando de esta hermosa posibilidad, porque el paso por la tierra es muy corto.
We are here to enjoy the really good opportunity to be alive. We are here to enjoy this sacred opportunity, like our elders before us. They take care of the earth. They take care of the springs, of the mountains, of the wild. So we need to continue with that path because that's the only way we can allow all the new generations to enjoy this perfect miracle of being alive in this planet.
Tomamos plantas para despertar, para darnos cuenta de la hermosa oportunidad que es existir, que es poder vivir, ¿sí? Para eso tomamos las medicinas.
We take plants to wake up, wake up to the beautiful opportunity to live in here. That's why we take the medicines, because they allow us to remember that we are really lucky ones.
Que la verdadera ceremonia y más importante es la vida misma.
The true ceremony and the most important one is life itself. So we take plants only to know how to do that.
Tomamos medicinas, tomamos plantas, vamos a un retiro, a una ceremonia, pero si en nuestra vida diaria nosotros no ponemos en práctica las enseñanzas, se quedó en un show más, en una historia más. Que esto toma fuerza es cuando realmente empezamos a poner en práctica las enseñanzas de la naturaleza, las enseñanzas de Dios a través de las plantas sagradas para el bienestar mismo de nuestra vida y de la vida misma.
We take plants, but not only for the exclusive experience of taking the plants. We take plants for a bigger purpose, to maintaining life, what we learn with them. So that's the most important thing. There's no keep only in a single experience, like watching a show or something. It's more like to live what we learn from the plants. So that's the invitation to really go profoundly in, not only in the experience, to transform our lives. That can be a really good path in joy and in happiness and in true connection with the earth.
That's a real nice answer. Steve, did you want to share?
Yes. So if you're interested in sitting with Checho and Esteban, we're going to be doing a retreat in Colombia from October 1st to October 7th. It'll be about 45 minutes outside of Medellín Airport. We provide transportation from the airport to the retreat center and back. Basically, the format of the retreat will arrive at the retreat center. At night, we'll do a mambadero, and that's basically working with the medicine of ambil, which is a tobacco paste, and the mambe, which is the coca leaves, and that's an entire ceremony. And then the next day, Checho will lead Nipi, a sweat lodge ceremony that'll help cleanse us. And at night, Checho and Esteban will lead an ayahuasca ceremony. And the next day we'll have Checho's wife is a yoga instructor. We'll have yoga classes. And the next day, Checho will lead a daytime Wachuma walk, which will be hiking the mountains of Popurná, which leads to a beautiful natural waterfall where we can go swimming. Then the next day we'll have our second ayahuasca ceremony, and then to end the retreat, we'll do our second sweat lodge ceremony that will really help ground us and basically process working with all the medicines. All the food on the retreat, it's vegetarian, but it's all locally grown. So it's basically from the mountains to your plate. We also have a natural swimming pool. Above the retreat center is the source of the water. It's one of the most cleanest water sources on the earth. And basically a river comes from the top of the mountains onto the retreat center. So we have a natural swimming pool. So traditionally, after we get out of the Nipi ceremony, we all just jump into this natural pool, which really just helps cleanse us and helps ground us. And we also, again, we have a yoga deck where we'll have having yoga classes, and we have a brand new Maloka. A Maloka is a place where we hold the yoga ceremony, so the energy is very, very clean. And again, the price is very, very reasonable. It includes, again, transportation from the airport to the retreat center and back, all the medicine ceremony, lodging and food, and it's $1,500. So if you have any additional questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.
You know, that's why. Thank you, Steve. I'm glad you brought that up. Family, listen. What I appreciate about Brother Steve is he makes these fantastic retreats very affordable, very reasonable. You can go outside of what is recommended here on Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids, and you may find retreats for Yahe, thousands of dollars for the rich, famous, and the financially independent jet set of humanity. So here you have a reasonable, accessible source from the conduit to South America through Brother Steve. And I have one more question. And please forgive me for getting you guys mixed up. You know, Sergio and Esther. What'd you say, Steve?
One thing I'd just like to add, it's one thing about doing ayahuasca in the United States or in New York. It's a completely different experience to experience the medicine from the land where it's from. And you also able to go deeper with the medicine if you're able to set aside 5-7 days and work with the medicines that way. The process of change is so much more deeper, more profound if you do it in a retreat in the land where it's from.
Okay, thanks, Steve. All right, I got one more question. Yahe microdose. Microdosing Yahe a little bit every day. Tell us, would that be helpful? He's taking, family, be patient while he takes the time to translate to Sergio the question, because there's a lot of us, including myself, including Steve, we've done microdosing of these beautiful medicines. And I want to thank everybody who was in the chat, who has joined us. This is Jedi training here, family.
And it's also
go ahead, Steve.
So with the Checho and Esteban explained, with ayahuasca, it's two components. It's the vine, which is the capi vine, and then there's the chacruna leaves. You can microdose the capi vine, and it's legal.
Y'all, did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
the capi vine.
And I microdose, and it's very, very powerful. It's like your third eye's open, your heart is open. And I sit and meditate, and I just go so deep, just microdosing the capi vine.
Yeah.
Ok. Ok, bueno, pues el tema de las microdosis es un poco más más New Age, como más de este nuevo tiempo, sí, más como de usos terapéuticos, pero dentro de la parte tradicional del uso de la ayahuasca, del Yagé, generalmente se sabe utilizar una buena dosis, ¿no? Para tener un momento de conexión importante, ¿sí? Pues, y un acompañamiento, porque realmente es cierto, una microdosis, la persona, pues de repente la medicina, sí, a largo plazo puede ir trabajando y ayudando, pero que realmente el poder vivir una experiencia profunda con el Yagé como tal, nos permite hacer un mejor trabajo, o sea, un trabajo más íntegro y un trabajo mejor guiado, mejor acompañado, ¿sí? Que sencillamente, me estoy tomando unas goticas, ¿sí? Es un trabajo que no es sencillamente, no es solamente el líquido, no es solamente la pócima, ¿sí? Sino que viene acompañado de todo un folclore, de toda una tradición, de toda una ancestralidad que es la que realmente ayuda a recobrar esa memoria para el bienestar integral.
Uh, the thing with the microdose, I think we think that it's a really good, it's a really new thing for, and we know that can be helpful with many therapeutic uses and maybe with a special process. But we believe that a normal dose is a way of a traditional way to use it because it's not only the 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 the, the molecule in it. It's not only the material thing that can make effects in you, because a ceremony is a whole structure. Not only with the medicine itself, it's come with singing, with chants, with prayers, with another tools that make the experience really complete and integral. That we believe that's the good way to use it, because it allows to make a really profound work. We know that with microdose, it can be really helpful with some people in a therapeutic use, and many in some for some people it can be a better process. But normally we work in more in a traditional way, because we believe that the experience of taking a normal dose of Yahe, it really can take you a profound places in you. So we know people that can work with microdose, but we believe that it is not the same that really being in a complete experience, hearing the chants, the sacred chants, hearing the all the atmosphere of a ceremony. So I believe that that is a interesting point of view. But for us, we prefer to maintain some things from the tradition, the way that this technology have been used for centuries.
This is very good because I think of, and Steve, you kind of inspire me with your words. I think of Yahe family. Listen to this. This is a whole different lifestyle, a plant based civilization that has existed in South America for thousands of years. So the Christian or the conquistadors, they came and replaced the sacred points, the sacred mounds, the sacred temples, and they put a church where the sacred sites are throughout any country they conquered. This plant revolution, I think of what our brothers Sergio and Esfan or Gustav?
Esteban.
Gustav?
Esteban,
Huh?
Esteban.
Esteban.
Esteban Díaz,
I
sí.
think of them as missionaries of the plant kingdom. And this is where you go for your master awakening. Because hopefully as we evolve, we will become more like what we focus upon. We will be more plant compassionate versus Western top heavy blockhead zombies. So you go ahead and
Yeah.
translate that.
Yeah, it's a good way to see it
Yeah.
because for us, it's an honor, a really good opportunity to be part of this awakening of the humankind through plants. So for us, we know that we are in a new time. We are not indigenous people, but we really respect the all the ancient knowledge that they got through centuries, and this thing with plants they are really invented. So I believe we need to dispose ourselves to receive the ancestral knowledge, the ancestral wisdom, the ancestral message. So it's for us it's an honor, an opportunity, and so that way we try to keep the simple, no put something new because it's not about us. It's about a whole tradition that supports this knowledge on how you can use a plant and really take advantage of it. Really appreciate all that the plant can give us.
Yeah.
So for us, we try to respect that, to really work in accordance to of what we have heard from the elders, what we have learned in the so many years um, walking with the plants. So we we are nobody to say to the world how the plants should be used, but we support the words of the elders that we have sharing. So, and they say that they are really got a technology to use these plants and these tools. So we are in that side of the conversation. We think that they know how the things should be done, and we
Yeah.
try to walk in accordance to that.
Agreed. Agreed. There is a challenge of the language, but I think we're on the same page, and you can tell we're on the same page. But the language is a challenge. Steve, what you just said about the ka'api, the vine, and the many benefits. I know they're finding it more challenging in certain parts of Ecuador, certain parts of Peru, to literally they have to go, they say, deeper into the forest.
So you know what they're doing? If I can interrupt, and I'm talking to different ayahuasca Yahe servers. It was Terrence McKinnon had the idea of growing ayahuasca in Hawaii, and so a lot of people who are drinking ayahuasca, particularly in the States, is getting their ayahuasca from Hawaii, and they say like the soil from the islands of Hawaii is very very rich. It's the volcanoes really enrich the soil with a lot of minerals that's really lacking in the mainland of the United States. And so the people who drank the ayahuasca from Hawaii had beautiful experiences. They said it's very gentle, very, very heart opening experience. Also, you mentioned the benefits of the copy and just ayahuasca in general. This is documented, and you can Google this. It helps people with diabetes. It recreates insulin in your body. Just again, do your own research. Time Magazine a few years ago did an article, but your body, if you work with a copy, if you drink ayahuasca, and if you do the right diet, your body will start producing insulin again.
Yeah.
It's also antibacterial and antiviral. It also helps kill parasites. So we know the foundation of health is the stomach and the gut. And
talk about it.
Yeah, that's the foundation of health. So if you, again, just chew on the copy vine or microdose, or even just, if you really want to nuke it, drink ayahuasca. I think that's part of the reason why people feel so good after an ayahuasca ceremony is like the physical benefits, because again, it kills all that bad bacteria that's in your gut.
Yeah, I want to share what I heard the first time I did Yahe ayahuasca from a server from Ecuador. He said the men were 80, who was 80 and 90 in the village, drank the ka'api just a little bit every night, and they looked 30 and 40. Not a lot, but this is what he said, and this is going back, like, Steve, like at least 20 years ago. And he said the men at 80 and 90 looked 30 and 40 from drinking just the ka'api, a little bit. And I never forgot that. Now that I'm over 25. But there's so much to learn, the benefits. Because we always know, even when we did the wachuma, we all had like a glow for the most part. The plants seem to regenerate, restore a lot of our cells, family. The plant kingdom is where it's at. You're not going to find it in oil-based pharmaceuticals. And that's what this Western nightmare has become. An oil-based drug paradigm. And you getting the information here is an option to question, is there more to life? So that's what this program is about. This is what Steve is providing. This is what Sergio and his partner, associate translator, is giving you options for a better world, for a better you. And that's we all working through things. We fall down, we get up. And in closing, what is the world message from Sergio?
Hombre, pues realmente agradecer mucho a esta pues oportunidad de compartir un poco para el mundo el mensaje de nuestro territorio. Invitarles con mucho cariño, con mucho amor y respeto, para que vengan a compartir, a vivir un poco de los saberes ancestrales y milenarios que todavía viven en nuestros territorios, ¿sí? Que no es lo mismo escuchar, leer o investigar acerca del tema, igual a vivir esta experiencia en la naturaleza. Que no nos dejemos gobernar del miedo, que le demos una oportunidad nuestro espíritu y nuestro corazón siente este llamado que lo escuchemos, ¿sí? Que lo escuchemos porque capaz puede ser una oportunidad increíble de transformación para, para nuestras vidas, que ojalá todas las personas en el mundo pudieran vivir así fuera una sola vez en su vida una buena experiencia de medicina.
The word is like is making a invitation that not let us to be government by fear. That allow us to come here to the territory and embrace a really good experience with nature, with the medicine. It's not the same to hear or read something about the medicine, to live the experience. Sorry. And this is the opportunity to come to Colombia and have a really profound experience with the ancient cultures, the ancient medicines, and and to enjoy life, to change the perspective about life, and and to be brave, to know each other with the medicine.
That's awesome. Está bien. Steve, any last closing word before we wrap up?
No, I think that's about it. Thanks for having us on. Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this was great. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks to you. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah. And thank you, the listening audience. I want to thank all the listening audience now and in the future. As our ancestors say, may we always walk in balance.